Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us here on KREM 2 News at Noon. I'm Laura Papetti, and we begin by heading outdoors and talking about the weather with Thomas Patrick. Thomas, it has been a beautiful, mild fall week so far, but I know some big changes are coming in time for the weekend.
Yeah, and that's what I've been focused on basically all of this week. Almost since this last Monday, I was like, hey, when's that next rain heading our way? And already at that point, knew it was going to be at some point on Friday. Now we're just dialing in exactly when on Friday we're going to get to that rain. And rest easy, it's still probably about a day and a half away from arriving. So this afternoon and tomorrow afternoon, set to be nice days for the inland Northwest. Check out these current temperatures right now, 40s and 50s across the region. There is some very high level cloud cover overhead. A lot of those really thin, wispy cirrus clouds, just adding a bit of white streaking across those blue skies. The sun's having no problem cutting through that, though. You can see that in advance of our next storm. That's where we're getting the cloud cover from. But all this is super thin over the inland Northwest, not expecting any rain for today, and probably not tomorrow afternoon. The rain chances really pick up in the evening on Friday, and then it jumps up to near 100% on Saturday. The incoming storm, I'll admit, is a large one, and that's why the rain chances could last for 3 or even 4 days, potentially. So coming up, I'll go hour by hour and show you when that rain is going to begin for different areas of the inland Northwest by tomorrow. So look for those details in a few minutes.
Westbound I-90 is still closed out near Cleella. Right now, Governor Bob Ferguson says we won't know how long the repairs will take. At least we'll know more possibly on Monday. Remember, a semi-truck with an oversized load hit the overpass on Tuesday night. And again, those westbound lanes are still closed at Bullfrog Road. So to get around, drivers are getting off at exit 80, then getting back on I-90 after the overpass. Governor Ferguson says the state will look into having the trucking company pay for the repairs. In North Idaho news, the Shoshone County Sheriff Holly Lindsay has resigned. The Kootenai County Sheriff's Office says Lindsay was involved in a hit-and-run traffic incident in Kootenai County on Tuesday. Deputies say she struck an object and then left the scene. No one was hurt. Yesterday, Lindsay released a statement on Facebook announcing that she is resigning and that the Shoshone County Undersheriff will now take over until a new sheriff is appointed by the Board of County Commissioners. Roads are back open today at Indiana Avenue and Columbus Street near Mission Park. You may remember they were closed yesterday due to a crash when a Navista truck hit a person riding a Lime bike. Spokane police say the person was pinned under the truck and went to the hospital with what they deemed life-threatening injuries. SPD says the driver had no signs of impairment and has fully cooperated with law enforcement. Now, after we reached out to Avista, they say they are aware of what happened and will work with the Spokane Police Department. They also said, quote, our hearts go out to the person affected and their loved ones. Safety and community well-being are central to Avista's values. We are taking this matter very seriously and are committed to supporting a thorough investigation. Happening today, Spokane folks here have an opportunity to pick up a free energy-saving kit. So if you are interested, SNAP is handing out kits for 2 more hours. KREM 2's Brandon T. Jones has what you should know.
Well, I'll tell you what, we love free, right? And anytime you get a chance to save some energy and also keep some warm air, some warm heat inside of your home, you know, that's one of those things. You never want the warm heat to get out, especially with these cold temperatures.
Right.
We've got Dean here from SNAP, though. He's been talking to us about these energy-saving kits. There's 1,000 of them,
right,
and they're all going out for free.
We're very excited about this. This is an ongoing partnership between the fine folks at McKinstry. Avista supplies all the stuff that goes in the kits, and SNAP, and we're all distributing them today at 3 locations.
And this is something you've been doing for the last 5 years, right?
Yeah.
Has it been something that you see that people are kind of like, they're waiting for it now, or maybe they're anticipating this time of the year?
Yes. We generally have, you know, if you can't make it today, we generally have these kits available at all SNAP locations at our offices. But today is a real good opportunity to get these, and people are very excited to get them.
And 3 pickup locations, right?
Yes. Here at the Catalyst Building, also the STA Plaza, and the McKinstry Fabrication Shop, which is in Airway Heights at 9470 West 21st Avenue.
Yep, and so again, there's 1,000 of them. We've got those details on our website as well. Again, but for you, when you see something like this, you see you all come together and make something like this a reality. What does that mean to you to know that you're helping, families here in our community?
It's very encouraging, but we know that the need is great and that this doesn't solve everybody's problems. We also do energy assistance, and we encourage people to go to our website to learn more about what's available to help people. With Avista, there's the My Energy discount, which can reduce bills as well. So the need is great, and this will help a little bit, so make sure you take advantage of it. If you can't come yourself, if you've got a neighbor that's coming out here, they're more than welcome to grab a kit for you.
All right. That's good information right there, Dean. We certainly appreciate you. Thank you for taking the time to speak with us, and we'll toss it back to you in the studio.
All right, Brandon, thank you. Several Idaho Republican lawmakers are pushing against the state grocery tax right now. They are collecting signatures to have voters decide if they indeed want to keep it. Currently, folks in Idaho pay 6% in sales tax at the grocery store. And in previous years, people there could get up to $120 back in the form of a tax credit. Then in the 2025 legislative session, lawmakers voted to increase that to $150, with even more if someone is 65 years old or older. But people there are telling their lawmakers they still don't want to be taxed on their groceries.
We should not be paying 6% on the essentials now more than ever. Like I said, times are hard right now. We still have very high gas prices. Inflation is high. Interest rates are high. House prices are high. And families are having to do a lot more to put food on the table.
So for the grocery tax repeal to make its way to the 2026 ballot, they would need 77,000 signatures by May 1st. We do have some new details on the teenager accused of planning attacks on Coeur d'Alene churches last year. He has changed his plea to guilty. Federal authorities arrested Alexander Mercurio back in April of 2024 for allegedly pledging allegiance to ISIS and intending to attack people at churches using firearms, knives, and a, quote, flame sword to kill as many people as possible. He is charged with trying to provide material support to a terrorist organization.